Yo, how's everybody? Happy Monday. Yo, Gav. Hey, Catless. How's everyone's weekend? Mine was, eventful. My toilet had an issue where it didn't want to flush. Very problematic.
Bada 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 bad ho 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 bada bada boom.
Bada boom. Yo, Crouchy, how are you? Yeah, my toilet did a bada boom. So I had to cancel some plans on Sunday. And, ended up spending the Sunday cleaning my bathroom. Sucked, but here we are. I may have tweaked the stairs a little bit. Don't worry. Don't worry. I needed to. Okay, it needed to happen. What do I think of the Gundam thing? We'll see. It could potentially be very cool. It's interesting because Gundam on a 2D board game, like Gundams are very 3D. Like MechWarrior is kind of 2D because you're always on terrain, even though the train has different heights, and then you can land on buildings. But then you fall through. So it's always like a 2D thing. With Gundams, they're like in space with jets like all the time, right? It's interesting that they constrict it to a 2D space and a very small board at that. But it could be cool. I wonder what the rules are like. Bada bada. Rada rada. Hello. So yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Tell me all about it. Hopefully it was better than my plumbing problems. Yeah, I had to do some black magic to get these supports working. But that's how they always look underneath, right? It's okay. Are you gonna try it out, Gav? And Twitch says there's an ad coming up, so let me know if there's an interruption in a few seconds. I'll pause until it ceases. You know the drill. But if not, tell me how your weekend was. Tell me about what you're working on now. Talking about some other stuff that we're doing. So I might do like a attach on surface things. We could have the windows be attached, so that way if the house wiggles, if we're not going to do a supported house. Do we have the supports wiggle? Do we have the supports tilt? I don't know. What's the most whimsical and amusing? We'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, then getting this. What else would be nice? Got a new keyboard? You ordered it yesterday and it came today? And 3 books. Cool. How's your keyboard? What kind of keyboard you get? Need to clean the other keyboard? Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I might have to switch to my backup. My A key, no matter how much I clean it, it gets sticky. And then I press it a bunch and it gets less sticky. Very odd. Smaller than the other one. Do you get a keypad? Or do you get, keypadless? Not a full keyboard? Do you go for 10 key? Two sticky keys? Man, sticky key is the worst. I mean, it's a lot like having gum on your shoe. Yeah. Everything you do just becomes a little weird. Or like a cat with bags on its feet. That might be an older image. feel like I haven't seen that since the cartoons. Okay, so this we might drop. I mean, this might go like with this. I still want something that automatically makes ropes to tie things together. I think that would be neat. Question is how to do it. I feel like it's a lot of ray casts in circles and loops. It doesn't need to really work, right? So what if it is just easier to try and like snake your way around a surface than to make a bunch of like toruses, like donuts, and to pretend that they're a single loop? So you're doing Blasphemous 2 on Sunday? You were watching a new anime the other day. Cool, cool, cool. How's Blasphemous 2 going? With the new DLC and your challenge runs. Let's see. Other things on the table today. Maybe a curved stairs instead of just spiral stair? So wait, can spiral stair be straight curved stair? Might need to do some testing. And I almost got through all of Indiana Jones. I'm right near the end of that one. Still very good, holding up. Being a completionist, you don't end with full steam. You know, you wear yourself out a little bit, but it's been worth it. Okay, now it's gonna be weird stairs. It just is. And yeah, we'll keep it. Then we add gonna be our step. Curved steps. Try that. It's good, but it's hard. But you're getting through it, and you're at the Lake of Salt boss. Sick. I might look that up. Give me a second. Lake of Salt boss. What you look like? Witch of the Lake. Salt Sanctuary. That's not right. Lake of Salt boss. Blasphemous 2. Odon of the Confraternity? This a guy? Odon. Or is it like Odon? I have no idea. As soon as you put an accent, I know how to pronounce it so much less. All of a sudden, it's like this could make any vowel sound instead of almost any vowel sound. Anyway. Oh, speaking of weird French O's, Tonton is in the public rights, royalty free, copyright expired. That's the one, the copyright expired. Isn't that so exciting? This needs to be spiral stairs. Add a geonodes. It's a Spanish game. Oh yeah, true. True. It's like Spanish Inquisition, right? Still. accents. I don't know how to pronounce it. Odin? I'm going to pronounce Odin. And just, forgive me. The monoglot over here. Object. This guy. Oh, interesting. Hmm. No, really, it does the spirals. Wait. 0. And then it's a slide until you make it stairs, right? Not quite. We should probably put a boolean in for the supports. Hmm. Put lots of steps in, but it's still. It's a little bit sticky. Maybe if we had a starting angle. The instant roller coaster creator. Boom. Look at that. Believable, right? Just a hard boss, and the area is a bit bugged out because the music is broken in that fight, and the boss before was hard as well. Man, so bugs suck. I'm playing through Indiana Jones, and I have not found many bugs, honestly. I found like 1 or 2, but so shippable. But the number of things that I'm like, I can't quite figure this out. Let me go look it up. And 20 people calling it a bug and one person being like, actually, this is how you get around the environment is amazing. Absolutely jaw dropping to me. Bug is thrown around so much. Can't explain something you don't understand? Clearly, it's a bug. Spas Benedicta of the Endless Origin. Oh, so wait, is this not even the right person? Hmm. Too many salts, maybe. Bug been there from the start of the game. Haven't fixed in the DLC as well. Don't know if you should say about it to the makers. You stopped at the salt ball yesterday. Okay. Cool. Has anyone else mentioned it? Is it a bug that you and only you know about? Because, I guess, yeah, in general, you should be reporting things to devs when you can. Hmm. Okay, so maybe we can keep that, that's fine, but radius. This one. This should be exposed. This might not be the perfect way to do it, but it's done. There it is. We plug this into here for an ad. So it does fix it when you get off and go back on. It just happens sometimes. If you can make it repeatable, you know what I mean? Then you definitely tell them. Otherwise, questionable. That can be real with you. It can be good to mention it, but I at least try to get to the point where I, can get the bug to happen more than once. So I could be like, you do this, 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 and this. And then they can do that and find it and be like, oh, yep, that's the issue. Yeah, reporting bugs can be tricky. Have you checked Steam? Is there anything about it in the Steam discussions? Default is 0. And then something that drops out the supports. These supports are handrails. Like, good to say? I mean, you should try to word it the best that you can, but also Twitter's probably not the best place to report bugs. Like, there's definitely forums for that. Yeah, there's so much going on Twitter or other social media things. Or like, I think either threads or if they have a bug report button in the game, then obviously that's probably the best. Oh, this should be... here? there. Whole railing off, and now another different one for just the supports. I'll just make another group input. And this is railing. Yeah, and that supports. DM the makers about it on Twitter. I don't know. So the person that runs their DMs probably isn't the same person running the bugs bugs list. Oh, if you make a clip, okay, yeah. If you can make a clip, then maybe that is the best. Because I don't know how you put a clip in Jira, but they can definitely show it to the support team. I like it, Gav. Go forward if you can make a really nice, concise clip about the bug. Go forth. Make the world a better place. Get this. It's a little weird. It's like kind of stairs, kind of isn't. Like this is almost. Should this matter? Like if it does spiral, does this get solved? No. What's happening there? Just every other one. It's pushed on the normal. These are a bit janky. What happens next time? You do a better clip for next time? Make a DM about it? Next week? Sounds good, Gav. Sounds like a plan. Hmm. Weird. Okay. How do we want to do this, and are we even in the right place? So not quite. That shifts like 3/4 of them. Hmm. It's been snowing in the UK a bit. You haven't got snow? That's good. It snowed once, and all of a sudden it got warmer here. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what this winter's like, or isn't like. Hmm. Where it's normal and not tangent. Kinda. Gets a little weird. Part of the UK stops if snow hits. It definitely in parts of America. Where I am, we tend to work pretty well in the snow because we get it often enough. And do you like the snow? I think it can be pretty. It's bright. Dang, it's bright. But it's cold and I hate to shovel. Shoveling sucks. Hmm. Okay, so we're aligning the... That's the rotation. We want to rotate vector. Oh, but we have a rotate vector. And that's the vector. Okay, wait, that makes sense. Hold on. Brain getting in gear. Hmm. Okay, what if we add the tangent in? No, that's super bad. Normal? So bad. Hmm. Bay Area is no snow? It's raining. Snow will come. Cool. Cool. I like the rain. Snow's cool. I don't think we get enough rain. Marvel Rivals adds Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is like the biggest dud in terms of superheroes. I mean, they could do that if they want, but I don't know why. Why would they? Let's try a vector math. That's a cross product between the tangent and the normal. If they're both wrong, maybe together they're right. That's almost acceptable. Hmm. Oh no, no, that's horrible. Get to the right angle, and it's absolutely wrong. Okay, I need a viewer. I need to see just what this is. That doesn't seem right. Geez, Dracula and Doctor Doom engulf New York in darkness. Okay. Thankfully, the Fantastic Four are on hand to help out. Oh, great. Flame on. Dracula and Doctor Doom. Okay. I mean, Doctor Doom is hot now, obviously. I think literally, I think they made him from like freak in a mask to like hot guy that chooses to wear a mask because his choice or something. You know, whatever. Should it just be a Z plus? Oh, I guess. Hmm. Should we have a switch between the funky or good? Scan to be too big. What is this? Deform? Depress? Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Hmm. But then we also need to do that here. Okay, maybe that. Hmm. I wonder what you would be like with this. See, there's some points where it gets flat. Very weird. Does it look like stairs though? So tangent or normal. No, tangent, bad, very bad. Definitely normal. Second question, I guess, is cross. Vector math to do a cross product. That's so weird. Definitely not. Oops. Should always have a starting angle. Yeah, we'll do an add. Wait, huh? Oh, I should still be adding though. Multiply should be the only thing bringing it back down to 0. And it doesn't do anything over here, right? It does indeed. That was so bad. Start angle is terrible. It's because this doesn't have start angle. Probably. And then plug the thing in. That cool. Cool, yes, good. Excellent. So now we just need to label it everywhere, because this one doesn't have it. You are the starting angle. They're a little weird. If you make them really narrow, it works. That works. I mean, it's still got some weird stuff. Should one of these be the opposite? -1. No, let's pretend it didn't. Okay, this should show us the two air profiles together. I don't know, they look perfect. What's the issue? I think it should have a little tangent added in. We had the normal and the tangent. And then I think it needs to be normalized, so it's gonna kill. And then, okay, this one would need to do the same thing. Let's add. No, don't connect that. Oh, man. Exist here for a second. Go to normal, which is smaller anyway. Happening right now. this? Why you? Every other one we could just sample the last one's height. The last one's not height, everything but the height. I don't know. Because then you have all these breakdowns. Like, do you actually want the wacky stairs, right? So how much do you clean them up? Yeah, maybe there's some point where this should be a different type of stair. Catalyst, how did you do your stairs? I remember you were working on maybe the same exact problem. What did you settle on? I mean, they kick light at least. The stairs don't usually do that part. I feel like maybe we should be, maybe this is a different stair. Oh, and we screwed this one up. Really hard. Huh? How did you? No, that's kind of good. And then in here too. Okay, let's not do the other thing. Because yeah, that's supposed to be spiral. Let's keep that spiral. If we're gonna make something that's curved stair, let's make this a new one that's actually curved stair. Right, because we got supports. We almost don't want those at all. It's like a pathway. But it expands. That's pretty neat. Till it does that, and then a little wacky. I don't have anything on the railing. Subtype. There's no categories here, right? It'd be really nice someday. Why are you so weird? They look identical. It's got to be the repeat. Give me a viewer. Let's check this one out. See what this looks like. Why do you look like that? The two input curves look... Sample curve. Divide. We need to... Crap. Because I think this needs to be on the point. We can't be sampling some arbitrary BS. Figured sampling both of them at the same factor would mean that you're at the same point. Seems that they do the same things. But no. False. Almost want to get the actual curve point. How would I get the point on the curve? This float. Oh, that's because we can sample something from the curve. Curve 2 points. Do we have one of these somewhere? I feel like this is where things are going to really break down and screw up. If I could be honest. I thought those were different things. Okay, so this is one of them. And this is the other one. And then we would sample index instead. Think, right? And we want a vector because we're looking for the position. These work. These. I plug this in. Position. Position. Out should come the correct positions at the correct times. Ooh, look how wrong I was. Ooh, look at that humble pie. Hot piping from the oven. This is curve 2 points. This is not the points of the curve. I guess sample index would do it. Am I just being dumb? Do we just control backspace these? Something. It's something. Is that more something? Okay. Times 2, that makes sense. Let's try whatever this is. Times half. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes, this is good. This looks great. Be a stair. Ooh. Okay. I like this so much better. And if this is all it is, we can put this into the other spiral staircase. Because this one will continue to be different one. I can copy this and then click into this. What do we do? Iterations ties into our multiply 0.5. Then we need this guy for one of them. Don't think it really matters which. This is the other one. Go in here. Oh, look at that. I would say that sucks less. Saving this as a new one. You have no more news? That's okay, Gav. What are you up to? You said you were watching an anime? What anime are you binging at the moment? Okay, so now we have this. You can throw a railing up. Why is the railing bad? Where's the number we're using for how high the railing is? So the input for the railing. U. Okay, so this, and there's a whatever this is. Should probably put this in on the other one too. D&D for 2 days, today and tomorrow. Cool, good luck. How's the one shot going? What does this do? Okay, that's a number. Maybe we should keep that one hard-coded, actually. How about you? That's how far out the handrail is. Okay, zero's tapering. -1 does reverse. Okay, so 1 should be not tapered. New enemy is RE0. Starting life in another world. Cool. And your one shot is going okay? Excellent, excellent. Okay, yeah, maybe starting angle is what we're looking at. Is that a railing? That's such a whack railing. That railing will get you killed. Okay. Right, I keep forgetting. Slash, it keeps selecting the wrong one. Hello, 4. 4, select this. Not curve steps. How do I select the Bezier curve? That's so weird. I wonder if I'm exporting the Bezier curve with this and that's why it's selecting the wrong one. Subaru Natsuki is a NEET who suddenly summoned to a fantasy-like world. After arriving, he's killed while trying to help a young half-elf he befriends, who's a candidate to become the next ruler of the kingdom of Lugnica, only to revive some hours in the past, because that he has the power to turn back time after death. Okay, so it's like Groundhog Day in a fantasy kingdom. That's kind of cool. This is a little trippy. Just a little trippy. So wait, can we make a straight, regular up and down the stairs? Weird. Feels like there is a taper on the railing for some reason. Oh, is it because I actually meant this over here? Yeah, okay. Okay. So wait. How do we flip it? Because this feels like it's a very approachable problem. But we don't flip the railing. Why is the railing bad? So bad. Hmm. Sorry, phase out. Out of gratitude, effective for Amelia Sparrow, uses the ability to protect her, help her on her ambition, crystally appointed as the next queen. Every time he dies, carrying along memories. Okay, interesting. A NEET is an acronym for not in education, employment, or training. Oh. So it's 3 seasons. Just watched up to 6 episodes, and you have a lot to go. That's cool. Not in education, employment, or training. I feel like that's supposed to insinuate something, but I guess it's a catch-all for people that aren't working currently. Okay, that's a weird idea to fix this. We just move the railing. We just simply move it. Value goes into multiply for radius. This radius from this point? That kind of makes sense. Railing radius, I guess. Cool. So, Gab, are you playing D&D now? You said you were playing D&D. So let me not distract you. D&D for 2 days. Yeah? Cool. Well, good luck. When you're off, I'd love to hear more about your adventures. Do you have any good stories? Not in a big fight today? Cool. Cool. You can't be in a big fight every day. It's too stress. Oh, okay, wait. We had a friendly radius is 0. Can we just have an offset for the whole thing? I know it's a little bit sloppy. Like, it kind of works. God, these stairs are so trippy. I think I'm looking at them from a good angle, and I am absolutely not. Oh, and then this isn't tied to... Okay. You make it less trippy, and it's going to be hard to make it trippy again. It's just going to be a thing. Mostly just talk? Cool. Cool. I mean, talking can be cool. But in general, I want to kick down some doors, and I want to fight. They don't need to be big fights. They don't need to always be with a big bad evil guy. But, you know. Lots of dungeon delving. You got all the rules to do so, you know. Stair angle's a little weird. I just put 4. At least kind of works. Until you do that and nope. Again, in a 2D setting, getting the 3D to warp is very cool. You could kind of get some grand stairs out of it. There is something also seemingly scaling it. Haven't I done it yet? Trying to see what this tower is. Excellent. Excellent. Towers are always fun. Creating a railing off this railing is not super simple. And that's what if we zero out everything? I'm being silly. Should I be doing this from this curve anyway instead of the other one? I want this to be this one. Nope, I was wrong. I was horribly wrong. This one. Might have been dumb. Just trying to offset one thing for another thing. I don't know, it kind of makes sense. So what if this one offset in a direction? This is our normal offset, hopefully. Nope, that hello. Enter. Normal offset. I'm having that problem a lot recently, where I hit enter while I'm selecting a node and it doesn't want to rename it. Instead, it wants to do a bunch of other crap. Oh, look at all my cool, pretty hotkeys. I'm like, no. Nope. Nope, you're messing up right now. I don't want to give you praise for anything. It's such a strong breeze right now. Like the wind's coming right through the wall. A translation, let's try this. Oh, maybe we should play with it. Do we want a radius? This is gonna be railing. Can be 0. Not radius. Hmm. How's that so bad? What do you even look like? Didn't you just be like a very mundane looking curve? Hmm. I don't get why it's so terrible bad. Oh, it's probably because it's sampling this one instead of this one. Nope, that doesn't seem right. It's like I just messed up everything. What happened? Such a simple adjustment, I swear. I don't know. I don't know. Like none of these should have to be filled out. It's not the normal offset. You're not even doing it. What? Wait, why does that not work? Wait, why aren't you a multiply? That explains some stuff. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. That'll do it. How would the normal go up? Maybe it kind of affects it everywhere. Like this one, add. I am disappointed. Maybe what I'm really looking for is just a rotate vector of whatever we're putting in. And then normal aligned rotation, and we put that in as a normal offset. What am I actually trying to do here? Man, did I think that was gonna help something? Because it did not. It's like interesting, but wait, that one's good. Is it tapering though? What is this? It's getting weird. Let's make another save. Oh wait, taper might be up here. Okay, no taper is confirmed weird. No, that's not what I meant. Yo, oh my god, everything's so sensitive. Stop getting dragged around. Something went very weird. Something like disconnected. But what could it be? Oh, how did that get to... Okay, that'll do it. Wish I could rotate this differently. I don't know how to put it. But if each point could twist its normal, I guess. I don't know if the starting angle's good. I feel like starting angle is hitting the wrong axis. It's like world up instead of being like changed by the normal of the curve. You have a starting angle. Where does starting angle come from? Hmm. What is that curve at the top there? So unhelpful. It does feel like the align's the one that's wrong though. If I'm going to be real about it, it does feel like it's pointing around, pointing along the wrong. No. I was thinking that something else, but no. It shouldn't be full orbital. Just going around a straight line. Okay, wait. Can we do this easier? Position, add, normal, normal. And the normal we multiply by an amount. Okay, so easy, right? So why would it flip in the middle? Why would your normal just not stay consistent?
Dub.
Good. Croji, what are you working on? Anything cool today? With tangents also weird. How does it get bigger here and smaller over there? Nothing looks very consistent about this. So I think that if we do a cross product, which is my next idea, I think we tried this a little while ago, but okay, wait, that actually is consistent. Ish. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe we're adding and multiplying a bunch of things.
Nah, seem to have lost my mojo for the moment. Wait, oh, new idea. Let me check. Nope, there is such a thing as a bad idea.
Yeah. There are definitely bad ideas. Definitely bad ideas. Lost your mojo. I'm still waiting for a surprise turkey at some point, which means clearly it's not ready, but at least something. This is too much. I now can't tell what I'm dragging to. your position plus the cross product, your tangent plus cross product, you need to be normal. Okay, sort of. No, that's an absolutely not. Okay, yeah, maybe. Position, but so if all these are zeroed out, okay, so it's right on the curve. Okay, starting to kind of make sense. Just misunderstood. Yes, ideas definitely just misunderstood. You know, they just come from a society that can't grasp the position that they've been put in, clearly. How about Callus? What are you up to? If Servitor Skull is still on the healing bench, what's the new project? These just need to stay small numbers. Oh, something's a little bit weird. The tangent should be up and down. Normal should be off of a side of it. Cross product should then be 90 degrees away from the normal. I don't know. You're in between projects? Okay, fair, fair. Any like general ideas? Is there like a technique that you'd want to work on this year that you haven't tried before? Like not doing this. Anything but this. This is the pain and or suffering. Yeah, I so hate this. Curves and their stupid normals and tangents cannot be trusted. Stairs are dumb. Made some geonode stairs. Some amount of pain appears to be part of the standard process. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, how do you make yours? Mine are definitely starting to hurt. Definitely starting to hurt. What is this? Why are you twisting? I don't know. Might be done with it. These are good. I like these ones. These they're not functional stairs, but they are stairs and they spiral. And now they can spiral up. How trippy is that? Try the tilt. Oh, cryogy. That might be it. That could be it. What is tilt?
Sorry, I have to try this. Haggleslag, hey, you can't call people that.
Where'd you get that word from? So what is tilt? Curve tilt. See, I'm getting normal from here, so it's not even like I'm using the like normal input. This wouldn't be the same, right? Because we're sampling a different thing to get that info. So I guess when we sample the curve, oh yeah, I don't know, it's just a float. So it's not even a way to point. Throw you into value. And then you come out as a value. Which, is a rotate around, right? Rotate, angle axis something. So angle axis, if we consider the tilt to be an angle and the axis to be, do we have tangent here? The curve tangent. Put tangent here. We can multiply this by whatever other rotation we have going in. That's a position. So we need a rotate vector, where this is our rotation. Our input vector is the brain locked up. What is it? What is the thing? It's supposed to be position plus the normal? this guy. So it's tilt around tangent. And I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it. I'll try. Oh, nope. Definitely not the thing. I don't know. Can't quite remember. But if you recall, you only followed the curve in top view plane. Elevation was controlled by step size. That's smart. We could do that. Then the like length of a step would be variable to like what the curve was doing, right? Okay, I don't know what tilt does. Does not seem to do the thing that I would hope it did. Then again, am I editing the tilt? Maybe tilt is just default because I haven't actually changed it. How do you set tilt on a curve in the editor? Is there a way? Or do you just set tilt in GeoNodes? So step height and length are parameters. So it divides the curve up every step length and adds a new point that drops down. But you'd like subdivide the curve and double the number of points, right? And then, or you would subdivide the curve based off the number of steps you want times 2. What I'm doing here. But I guess not step height, but step depth or what have you would set how many stairs there are. That's smart. How do you deal with extruding out to the side though? Or are they always extruded out to the side? I guess you could always just offset the other curve. Unless you were doing some crazy spiral. Draw steps as long as the curve goes. Possibly you cheated and used number of steps parameter. Yeah, that's what I did. Man, but now I'm spinning my wheels. This ain't good. Toad's bad. That'd be okay. Why is it twisting here though? Or did it always do that? We just hit an extreme. So odd. Yeah, and starting angle. Step width would then probably also be a parameter. I mean, that's fair. So I will admit, I maybe made some janky choices. But this is pretty much the same as the one of these. It just offsets a curve, and then can make it stepped. And then we create a plane that has enough divisions, and we place that over the two. Which might be why this is. I don't know. We've gotten to that point. We're beyond it being good because we've kind of messed with too much crap. But that's fine. Things fine. That's not the one I'm looking for. This is the one I'm looking for. Yes, wait, these look fine. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Hard to line them up. I guess they look fine until you bridge them. Never mind. Alice in Wonderland stance? I mean, that's half what I was going for, right? Like, if we're going to have... Especially if we have this bend. It's like, which one of you? This guy. This guy can shift around. And then the whole mushroom is based off that. And then you also get the stairs based off that too. We don't have the windows attached yet. But the idea that we could have just like the shift till it does this. That's not the tangent. Why do you do this to me? I know it does it on purpose. It hates me. Anyway, yeah. Getting it all to be dynamic on the house would be really sick. Still scared of this thing becoming self-aware? Mushroom House? Maybe Mushroom House is the house of the future. Trying to figure out how to do windows. Do I want an object for window placer? And then just attach that to the base curve that the mushroom is made off of? It's making like a wobbly tower creator. Or do I place windows at an interval? The only problem is the taper. And I'd rather not have something that just puts windows on a tower. I'd rather have like a window. But is that where I'm being dumb? Because that's literally what we're doing. Like, I don't know what else we would use place window on curve with offset for. Anyway, so when mushroom biome becomes sentient and takes over the planet, what is your first wish for Fungi Overlord? How can he improve your society? He, she, it, they. I wonder if fungi would end up being a collective. I'm not gonna lie, they're very mysterious to me. I don't pretend to know mushrooms. I don't want to learn more science about mushrooms. Mainly because it's either scary or boring. And sometimes I'm scared of being bored. Alright, what else do we need for this? I have a list. Okay, so on my list. So spiral stairs is kind of done. Curved stairs, kind of done. Stone pile, kind of done. Sport box section, kind of done. Rope tie we don't have. Droop ropes we don't have. Also, what's that cool stuff that hangs from stuff? That like hanging moss stuff. That looks like ropes and then garlands of whatever. Doilies, green doilies hanging down from there. You know what I'm talking about. I swear I've been in nature before, I swear. You also don't want to be bored? Yo, remember when planking was a thing? Man, social media is dumb. Holes in Shroom. Voronoi top. Oh yeah. Because then from this I want mushroom roof tiles. But I was also thinking they weren't like roof tiles. We're gonna do the hairy scales. I'm so happy the internet knew what I was talking about. How cool are these? I think we could do these, right? We just need to clump some stuff. Man, I gotta take a break. Oh, I think these would be cool. Not on all of them, but like, you know, it would break up the mushroom tops. So actually looking at this, it kind of looks like the mushroom top itself shredded, and you can only see gills and the fibers that are left over. Which means we need to like take out the mushroom top itself and replace it with the scales and keep the gills in. Or another layer of I don't know, we'll figure that out. I think that's a cool one to have in there. Nice roof tiling. I mean, hopefully we can do it. I kind of wonder. So the only problem I'm having, it's not like a huge problem. It kind of is. So I want the geonodes for making the mushroom, right? Right now you just put this onto a curve and it will make the mushroom and give you some features for what it does around the curve, right? I want this to export the base geometries. So we have the cap geo, we have the stock geo, and we have the gills. And then we'll probably do the floof thing as well. Which, where is that guy? Cone, subdivide. It's like, gotta be that joint? Doesn't look like it's joints. It's gonna be this. Okay, it's gonna be frill. Okay, anyway, sorry. Continuing that thought idea. So we have this geonode that has these export for these nodes, but we would need to have that inside of a geonode group to take advantage of those outputs. It's not like we have something else that can. Oh, I hate it. There is another way we could do it. We could have something that just takes in the mushroom mesh and then divides it up by mesh islands. But because the gills are not one mesh and will always be broken down into a bunch of mesh islands, I don't know what order things would be in, and there's always a variable in there. So it's not always like a stock frill cap gill thing, which would just be 4. Very manageable. So still kind of locked in to like having to identify indexes as to what their mesh is going to be, but or we just feature the mushroom in a bunch of other geonodes and nest it. It's just so awkward, you know? But maybe it's not a terrible idea. Maybe we could try it. Did I see the 2D vector data you can save in a named attribute? I mean, yeah, that's how you do UV maps, right? Oh, we could also use materials to differentiate everything, which might be easier. But yeah, what were you thinking with the 2D vector stuff, Kuroji? Do you have an idea? You're gonna be right, and you get a brand new geometry node situation. And in here we put cap in stock 13, cap on stock. Throw that in there because it doesn't matter. And then height doesn't matter. Hopefully we have a thing. Stem's important. I don't know if I love the fin height situation. We might figure that out. We should also be passing through. I guess we have the stem curve, right? We're gonna put the stem curve in, so we should already have it. And I don't know what radius is. We'll figure it out. Okay, odd. Kind of feels like it's halfway there. Well, 2 things. Wasn't that thing blocking the thing we tried last year? And harbor security, the ladder, doesn't make no sense. Forget it. Fair enough. But yeah, that was blocking us, and I think they solved it. And I kind of wonder if they solved it in a way that we don't need to do anything that we were doing. Like, I wonder, because what it was doing was pretty much just like you could click on the mushroom and do export, and it would just like apply everything and export the UVs as well. I think that was it. And I think it kind of does that now. Not 100%, but if it doesn't, it's kind of close enough. And that is one of the reasons why it's kind of a bummer working with Blender and modding it and stuff, because whatever you do, they're going to fix. You had this situation, right? You made the increment and save, and then they made the increment and save. Maybe not exactly increment and save, but like it was a feature like that. Okay, so 20 does a thing. I bet you need fin height, because fin height's probably just too big. How? Cool. I don't have seed. We need seed exposed. That's important. Okay, so distribute points on faces, and then we do it for the cap geo. Viewer. Where are the points? Show me the points. Nothing. Is cap geo empty or something? Hello? Error cap geo before it gets added to cap and gills, right? Yes. Slight problem. That is not going to be affected by the randomization, the like noise shift. I think we do it like that. Does that mean the gills won't be deformed? But also, I don't know if that was the problem we were having. Why are you showing me points? Is it really because you don't have points? It's just the cap. The cap is the only problem. Okay, no. The stock is the only thing that works? Still nothing. What did... I don't get it. Hmm. The only problem is that there's so many other things happening with it. It's nice to join them together, but then to get the cap out at the end of the day is terrible. If I'm really thinking about it. So we're once we move it, we auto crop it so it's centered again. Then we're positioning it back to top. So it is a cap, but it's not like just the cap in just the area. Whereas if we were selecting by mesh islands, which I hate it, we might need to go to that. Compare. What am I missing? We want to separate. That's what I'm thinking of. So if we can separate the islands. Okay. So second mesh island seems to be the top. Good. Wondering if we do a very high density of points. Each one of those can be a strand of hair. Oh god, we need just the top surface. I think how we get the just top surface. Maybe vector mouth with a dot product that's looking between the position. normalized, of course, and the normal. Because everything on the inside should be dished, so it's negative. I think this would be negative. Yaha! Did. Success. Okay, so we can grow these points out and then have them all go to an average end bit. I wonder if we can blur. We'll do a repeat for all of them and then blur chunks of them. I think. I wonder. And then we just need to divide it up, but it needs to be locally divided. I don't know. You know what? Now's a good time for a break. We got the points on the top. That's the first step. Quick break, and I'll be back soon. Sit tight.
And now exclamation mark slash presenting the greatest streamer you forgot to nominate for streamer of the year exclamation mark slash back from a long break slash Tay underscore danger. Try that again backslash and now exclamation mark backslash presenting the greatest streamer you forgot to nominate for streamer of the year exclamation mark backslash back from a long break backslash Tay underscore danger.
Hi, I'm back. Very disappointed in Brian. Those are supposed to be long pauses, not backslash or forward slash. How did they do it? How do those TTS masters do it? Well, thank you for the claps. I feel like the bit was not totally lost. And we gotta get another voice. We need equal female representation. We'll do that tomorrow. For each one, how do we find a point? We need seed points. Oh, this is gonna get horrible. Okay, so I think okay. Ideas are brewing. We need another this. That's less dense, so we can get the points that we're gonna try and go towards. Like half. Probably why you were looking into TTS the other day. TTS is fun. Yeah, if there's a voice that you're interested in, let me know. There's so many options. Double the backslashes to escape them. Maybe? I never counted how many. I just saw people getting long pauses. Maybe I need a space between the chunk of backslash. I don't know. I wonder if it's like ellipse and then, I don't know. I'm gonna have to pay more attention. Do they need to be escaped in the TTS though? He didn't pause at all with either. I was so disappointed. Is this where we for each? Might be another mistake. Maybe we repeat and do a for each. Wait, sample. And a vector math because we have to subtract to find the closest. Amazing. Does this need to be somewhere? No. Hello? Can I not take it off because it's broken right now? I know it's just something about needing to be completed. Getting late and my brain's turned off. So wait, Craig, do you know the long pause trick? Or I wonder if Twitch's TTS is different than Extreme Elements, even though they are using the same voices. Nope. And how am I even doing this? Curve line. I know. And we need a point that's going to be oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. I actually think that we're going to repeat through each pair point. And inside of that, for each gathering point, subtract distance, not distance length. Oh, okay, this is interesting. I haven't done this in Nodes yet. Switch, we need a minimum. That's in a math. Minimum and a compare. I said minimum and I put maximum. I'm blaming it. The switch needs to be for an integer because we need to carry the index that's the lowest. Oh no, wait. So index should be true because we're going to test this one. This will be a carryover. Wait, output. No, I need you to be the for each. You need to be up here? What? Huh? And the node's like broken because it's not connected yet. Less than, because we're looking for closest to. If this length is less than this number, and this false needs to be my property, can I make you float? Huh? How do I delete this property? Why does this feel like a broken property drawer? How do I get rid of these? Again, is it just that it's broken right now? Aha, instant fix. That's nice. Glad I thought of it. Okay. Cool. Now, hopefully we can clean this up a bit. Yes, now it renders correct. I think we do want the output. Or no, we want this. Generated, we want to. And then on the input side, we remove false. We can rename B. What is B? Closest gather index. Let's use IDX. Sorry, too long. I want to begin it, but it can't. Hurts me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We also need the actual distance to the point. This is gather dist. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a bool for it, and we're carrying it over between each check. That needs to be there. This index is only for keeping up to date. And then we don't put the index in because there's no index on this. It does a separate already. It's a lesson learned. Hopefully a lesson remembered. Man, it's gonna cost me hours. So now we can do another sample index using the same thing, but we know that this number is the closest one to us. We could also do another limiter in there. I feel like we should maybe discount any point that's above us. But maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. And, what is this? This shouldn't be a float. This should be a vector. You're both position. Both position. Trying to think of how to blur. We could put the data on it and then blur after. Actually, maybe smart. Maybe. Union's over. There, and tomorrow coming back from work. Excellent, excellent. How'd it go? Did you figure out what was in the tower? I think the one shot will be done next week or the week after. Okay. So I guess the tower is mostly empty. Cool. Cool. And D&D planning is hard. Trying to reschedule my friend. I have to actually get back to that. Hopefully, like, ish. I also have a dentist appointment coming up time. Life just keeps going. But that's cool. So, you think next week would be like the climax? Do you think there's going to be like a peak? Do you think there's a big battle? Or is it like a long wrap up? So our position of the end of the curve. Should I be simulating this? Should I just have the scale? No, maybe. No. This is the right way to do it. This is the fur way to do it. I mean, so we can Do we need to average? If it's a curve, can we just move the point over? Do we curve line it? Very weird. These mushrooms look very weird. So some of them come to a tip, but some of them keep folding over. Which makes me feel like you can just keep going past the point and bending. Curve line going from oh, I guess that this is the base. That's the start. The point has a normal. So trying to think, we want it to droop down, right? Going down the surface. The normal is going to be up off the surface. So up and oh yeah, because it's probably not perfectly up, right? So the cross product between up and up, like a real up, and whatever the normal is, which is like theoretically up. Gives you something to the side. Okay. Okay. Then we use this side to cross product with the normal, and we get the tangent. Go from theoretical space to actual space. Just step in, dip your toes. I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. So we'd want the end to be like around there, I would think. Oh, blurred. Blurred. So then we... I don't know. Let's just put it there. Let's see what happens. It's going to be kind of a straight line, but if we... Hello? Tweak the tangents. You have vector, right? Oh no, you're a square and you're around. No! Excuse me. Why does this give me a normal? This is where we have to sample at index, right? So we can throw this normal into here and it'll break it down into this, right?
Now announcing the arrival of D-Spell, savior of Twitch chat. All hail D-Spell.
Yo Dis, how are you? Also, hello Toasterwave 2. Welcome to the chat. I'm dying. You killed me. That's so funny. No, it's funny. Switch over. Switch over. You have like a herald, right? The Harbinger of Dispel. Dying though, that's funny. Okay, so wait, this. And that, yeah, that gives it the dot, and then the dot can go into the end. Huzzah. This needs to go back into here. Oh, this is awkward, and now we need to join. Too much work? This is your Twitch drop farm account name. Cool. For Throne and Liberty. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, is there anything to do once you level up all the weapons? Didn't you say there was like one character could level up the weapons and the weapons are the playstyle? You're in the final main quest boss fight. You're sport and you do 0 damage. But I bet people really appreciate you. I think, man, that Dis, what would we do without him? Them heals, though. Wait, the output. There's the output. Okay, we'll put them together. Man, did I fail. Wait, is this iteration 1? Need domain size. This. Oh, good. It's working perfectly. Oh, this one doesn't have a mesh. This one needs the same. Yep, perfect. Exactly as I planned all along. People that are maxed out on everything. 3 months left before T2, Tier 2, Season 2 content. It sounds like you hit the end game, or rather the end of the game until then. At least almost, right? Hmm. Your air points. Your gather points. Your output curves. Oh, that's a position. Yeah, it did need to be averaged. Did I not average it? Oh, stop that. You were perfect. You. What? No, 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 no. I didn't. Repeat wouldn't have done this to me. I should have repeated instead of 4 each. What a fool I've been. You have a ways to go where you can spend $300 and be ready for the next season. Is it worth it? $300 to not play? Wait, what? ChatGPT, what did I miss? Memes looking. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, do I try this again with a repeat instead of a 4 each? It's almost the same. I liked the nesting with the blue and the red and it was good. It was fun. I was entertained. Are you not entertained? But no, Blender was not entertained. It was like, I'm not going to give you a dot on this. Even though you used it in that way. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have seen that from the I didn't. Okay? I didn't. Kind of goes in here. Oh, actually, no. I think this needs to go into here. Otherwise, it's going to get like. Oh, wait. Or we don't need to change the gather points. I've been trying out DeepSeek online free, like ChatGPT. It's good. Heard that got an update recently. Wait, DeepSeek got an update? It was worthy for being an open source and slightly better than closed source development with billions more dollars. Cool. That's very cool. I like that and I approve it. Though this is weird because we're gonna have to cut out the for each. Duplicate everything within it. So then we have to hook everything up again. I don't know if it's worth. Aha, it broke. Okay, and then we need a sample. This position, right? Almost there. And still, even this model is counting training hours in millions. Huge. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. And use this one instead of this one. And this index needs to be this iterator. Aha, surgery done. Now we can delete this. And now I can take this output and put it into this index, which I couldn't do before. All of that was just to plug that in. But this one's always going to be confusing. This, need to go to this. Cleaner, I think. I don't know, it needs to live in both worlds. Ours on NVIDIA H800. Quick browse puts unit price at $15,000 to $40,000. Some crazy compute. Can run Crisis. Takes 10 minutes for you to load into Rust. Average time is 3 minutes on SSD. That's a long time. And SSD prices need to come down because they're the only format that feels viable right now. Okay, so this is there should be a gather point. Not that that helps. What if it's at the gather points? Oh. Okay, wait. Let's just go from curve line. What is this sample index? The normal? From that hair point? Means you also need this. Aha! Okay, that's different. Getting somewhere. That's the time to beat. Wait, are we speed running booting up games now? Could it take 20 minutes to load into my game? Yeah, maybe. That might be a thing. 30 seconds to crash out? That's the speed run. Spinny disc in 2025? That's a question. Oh, wait, okay, hold on. So let's put that's their bit, this one, right? Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do we have it just grow in that direction? Because we need to resample it a couple of times, but how do we get it to go in the direction? SSD is small? Save it for a rainy day? Sounds good. You also shouldn't write to an SSD a ton or something. Like, it's good to have a separate system drive that you have like installed with your OS and programs and stuff, and then like a separate game and media drive where you might be like installing and uninstalling a lot. From what I hear. Okay, so that's the point. That's an average, but if we add the cross product bit to the start thing, there's the hair. So it's A very world directional. Take that off. Okay, hairy shroom. We add this, and then we divide by 2. And what if it's just going closer to it? Not great. LERP. Map range, remap, map range. That's the one. Your PC on button is breaking, so it's almost time. Oh, you could still jump it. Your RAM is failing? Could use a PC overhaul here too? I hear you. I hear you. All my drives kept failing. The time came. I don't think I want either of these. I want this and this. And then instead of a vector, we use a value. Oh yeah, gotta plug that in. Here's their 0.1. You're like inside now. I don't like that. So Callus, what's the plan? Did you settle on what kind of hardware you were gonna look at? Intel or AMD? I don't think things have changed too much. Or maybe things have changed in a way where Intel is now even worse than it was before. Like they let go of Pat Gelsinger right when supposedly the thing they were banking on was supposed to come through for them. So like, sounds real bad. Sounds real bad. Okay, wait, so if that's fun, we could do another map range. Is that even going to connect to? That's the max, and the min would be normal? Those are both normal. Let's keep that there. This is for the size, which was too big. There we go. This is how much it lays down and how much it sticks up. Cool, interesting, getting somewhere. Already dropped 2 sticks out of a quad kit, but you still get crashes with heavy memory use. Haven't checked recently, but you think there haven't been any groundbreaking new CPU releases lately? True. Is that what you're waiting for, though? Do you want to be on the bleeding edge? Jern, hello! Welcome, Raiders. I'm the Danger. I'm working on some mushroom stuff. A little bit of procedural mushroom craft. Maybe putting some houses in there. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a great stream. Jern, how was it? Hope you're all doing well. Chat. I'm putting some hair right now. I thought these mushrooms looked cool. So I'm trying to like grow it out, get some gather points, get them like blurred together. All in Blender with GeoNodes. So it can be kind of like procedural. Love that stuff. Productive, excellent. Excellent. Yes. Let's do a shout out. I mean, if everyone here doesn't know Irish Jern, then you know, get with it, please. Click the little heart button above, because of course we love Jern. Go check him out. Working on a wonderful game called Rise of Piracy. Go wishlist it on Steam. The Rise of Piracy. I'm sure Jern's crew loves to see this every time he raids anybody. Yo, go check out Rise of Piracy. There he is. He's right on Steam. How amazing is that? This game looks dope. And it's in Unity, which is just fantastic. We are Unity lovers here. Yes. We're like slowly moving up to Unity 6. Unity 6 is pretty. It runs a bit slow. I've yet to do tests on like volume, right? Like the benefits you get from Unity 6 being so like fancy and optimized, you don't see until you actually put a bunch of crap in there. Before that, empty scenes run really bad, so still evaluating. Seems pretty cool. Beat me to the shout out? Thank you, Gab. I appreciate you. Well, yeah, give him a like, give him a follow, go wish list the crap out of this game. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, were you working on Rise of Piracy today? Or were you working on some side projects? Something or other? I do assume this is going to go into game at some point. I want to make like a nice chunk of terrain for a biome, for like a mushroom biome. And we'll need like houses for that and probably just like natural growing stuff. So yeah, we're doing. It's kind of fun. It's this guy. It's like we can actually just shift this around, get all sorts of different functionality. We need to glue the windows on. That's on the checklist. Glue on windows. We can make all sorts of procedural mushrooms now. The world is at our fingertips. Now we just need to make them furry. A little bit more engaging. Monday through Friday is usually Rise of Pyrony, but having fun with side projects on Saturdays. Excellent. Shrooms are looking great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you need to run, feel free. Feel free. You do so much work, Jern. Always appreciate it. 6 p.m. it is. Shout out to 609. It's like 69 with 0 in between. Nice. So yeah. Hope everyone's doing good today. Of course, Jern, if you have any updates, feel free to post them in the chat. Love to take a look at anything new. Anything that you've put love and work into. And sweating. While all these Twitch people harass you and redeem things at you. 6010?
See,
And the time
it's
keeps
so
marching.
10.
We should raid. We'll raid out soon. Very soon. 0 in between, hot? Exactly. Exactly. I think of nothing better. You don't want anything getting in between the 6 and the 9. Like it's very awkward. I don't even know how that works. There's got to be a lot of bending, right? Anywho, see, we just got to this point where we can kind of like get them to stand up or lay down, and we just need to like. We also have gather points, so we did a repeat to go through a bunch of gather points to find what the closest point to it is. But we don't quite have. Wait, do we? Okay, no, that kind of just breaks. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Because we stream here between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And with that, yeah, let's save this for tomorrow. Let's raid out to Coding with Strangers because he's still on. And he's vulnerable to a raid. Tickle him right in the soft spot. So, with that, thank you all my lurkers, my chatters, my VOD watchers. Thank you my new raiders. Wonderful. Drop a follow if you haven't, if you'd like to. Jump in the Discord if you're not Discorded out. And yeah, hope to see you tomorrow between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back with mushrooms with hair, mushrooms with stairs, maybe some window clinging. Yeah. Thank you. Hope you have a great rest of your time zone. Great wherever you are. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever I see you. Bye-bye.